Up, dear child, at last Odysseus has returned. He has killed those suitors who ate his cattle, made his house immortal, and mistreated his son.
Dear nurse, the gods have touched you. They can put chaos into the clearest head, or bring a lunatic down to earth. What is this nonsense you wake me up to tell me? I was sleeping peacefully for the first time since Odysseus left for war. Leave me. If any of my other women came babbling to me about startling things, I'd kick her out of my house. You're lucky you're elderly.
Would I lie to you? It's true. The stranger they were baiting on was him. Calm Telemachus knew, but said nothing about it until he brought them revenge.
Try to make it clear. If he came home in secret, as you say, could he engage them single-handedly? How? They were all down there, still in the same crowd.
I didn't see him combat, only heard the groans of dying men. We nurses stayed in the inner room, holding our breaths until Telemachus called us out. There were dead men scattered about the hall floor, and Odysseus was covered in blood. Now the corpses are gathered at the gate, and he's cleansed the hall. He sent me here for you. Come and embark this time for happiness. Your prayers have been answered.
Do not lose yourself in this rejoicing. Wait, you know how splendid that return would be for us. How dear to me, dear to his son and mine. But no, it is not possible. Your notion must be wrong. Some god has killed the suitors, a god sick of their arrogance and brutal malice, for they honest know of one living, good or bad, whoever came their way. Blind young fools, they tasted death for it. But the true person of Odysseus? He lost his home. He died far from Ithaca.
You talk strangely. He's here, yet you deny it, mistrustful child. I tell you, he had that scar on his leg. I would have told you it was Odysseus, but he forbade it. I swear on my life he's here.
Nurse dear, though you have your wits about you, still it is hard not to be taken in by the mortals. Let us join my son, though, and see the dead and the strange one who killed them.
Cruel mother, why don't you sit or talk with him? What other woman could remain so cold to her lord after he has come back after 20 hard years? Your heart is hard as flint and never changes.
I am stunned, child. I cannot speak to him. I cannot question him. I can't even keep my eyes upon his face. If he really is Odysseus, truly known, beyond all doubt we two shall know each other better than you or anyone. There are secret signs we know, we two.
Peace. Let your mother test me at her leisure. Before long she will see and know me best. There are these tatters and dirt, all that I am capable of now. Make her look hard at me and doubt me still. As to this massacre, we must see the end. Whoever kills one citizen you know, and has no force of arms to them at his back, had better take himself abroad by night, and leave his kin. Well, we cut down the flower of Ithaca, the mainstay of this town. Consider that.
Father, you not only study the danger, you are so foresighted in combat and are said to have no rival. We are ready to follow you on fight. We have the courage.
Good. Here is our best maneuver, as I see it. Bathe, you three, and put fresh clothing on. Order the women to adorn themselves, and let our admirable harper choose a tune for dancing. Some light-hearted air and strum it. Anyone going by or by neighbor, or any neighbor, will think it is a wedding feast to hear. These deaths must not be cried about the town, till we can slip away to our own woods. We'll see what weapon then Zeus puts into our hands.
Strange women, the mortals of Olympus make you hard, harder than any. Who else in the world would keep aloof as you do from her husband? If he returned to her from years of trouble, cast on his own in his 20th year? Nurse, make up a bed for me to sleep on. Her heart is iron in her breast.
Strange man, if man you are, this is no pride on my part, nor scorn for you, not even wonder merely. I know so well how he appeared, boarding the ship for Troy. But all the same, make up his bed for him, Euryclea. Place it outside the bedchamber, my lord, built with his own hands. Pile the big bed with fleeces, rugs, and sheets of purest linen.
Women, by heaven, you stung me now. Who dare move my bed? No builder had the skill for that, unless a god came down to turn a trick. No mortal in his best days could budge it with a crowbar. There is our pact and pledge, our secret sign built into that bed. My handiwork and no one else's.
Bow, chicka chicka, bow,
O Odysseus, in all this time you are gone, these arrogant suitors have taken advantage of your household and bartered me. What have you been up to?
Well, I've encountered the Cacones, the Lotus Eaters, the cannibal Cyclops, King Aeolus who aided us but then turned us away when my men made poor use of his aid. The giant Lyxurians, the witch Circe, the underworld, the maddening sirens, the deadly moving rocks, Corygus' pool, and the deadly monstrous Skylight. Finally, my crew against orders killed and feasted Lord Helios' sacred pool. At this note, Zeus intervened and destroyed them all. I was then alone and for 7 years settled in the nymph Calypso's lust and allure. My lady, what ordeals have we not endured? Here waiting you had your grief, while my return dragged out. My hard adventures pitting myself against the god's will, and Zeus, who pinned me down far from home. But now our life resumes. We've come together to our longed-for bed. Take care of what is left for me in our house. As to the flocks that pack of woods, wolves lay waste, they'll be replenished. Scores I'll get on raids, and other scores our island friends will give me, till all the fools are full again. This day I am off to the country to the orchards to see my father.